Hi my friends, today is Wednesday, November the 29th, 2017, and before I actually start my video clip here, I wanted you to see something. This is actually when I turn on my laptop, what actually popped out with this picture on the left side about the sun, and I don't know what it is in front of the sun, but it is not my creation. So you all enjoy my video clip, and I hope you see the proof and you get the proof you are looking for. Talk to you later. This is my first clip from February the 9th, 2017, where you see already a little shadow on top in the sun's outer layers or corona or halo. February the 20th, please watch the 1 o'clock position on top on the weird looking sun. You will see something is coming out of the clouds, and you see the strange shape of the sun at this time. Still the 20th of February 2017. Just watch the shape of the area, the shape of the sun and the colors. But more is to come, people. We just start here in February. March the 7th, 2017. Watch a small object is coming out to the 7 o'clock position, and you see something to the 3 o'clock position, which I enhanced later on. And it showed me that it was, both were independent objects. Now you see it coming out a little. It's illuminated from the sun, but you see it in a little bit. It's coming out by itself. Very weird shape of the sun in March, and a lot of chemtrails. There we go. Very short appearance behind the chemtrails, and on top you see the lens flare. Saturday, March 25th, chemtrails and weird looking skies. April the 2nd, weird looking sky, look on top on the sun here right now, round objects. Still April the 2nd, 2017. April the 4th, crazy chemtrailing. Watch all these ball looking areas, and watch the sun area on the bottom side, on the left side of the screen right now. The sun is above, my friends. What is the object underneath? And here it starts getting interesting with my next video clips I will show you. There, the sun's traveling companion, my friends. And we see some more little objects behind the chemtrails. System is there. Here we start seeing already some more funny looking objects around the sun and on top of the sun, my friends. April the 15th. And look at the rays, how they're coming out of the sun. That's ridiculous. Same day, sun is coming out on the bottom of the chemtrails, and you see the bright glowing on top. And if you look to the left side, you see a little something, and also there's something, I believe, underneath the left side. But at this time it was hard for me to say. I needed some more observation. The sun was set, was right on the bottom, on the ocean. And you can see still the funny shade above and a little bit higher up in the chemtrails. Red aurora, yellow aurora, the greenish looking area above, all above the sun, and something small came out by around between 11 and 12 o'clock of the sun. A little bit playing with the lights here, you can see there is a light source on top of the chemtrails. Not that bright as the sun at the bottom, but you can see it is there. The sun, or whatever it was at this time, was still sitting on top on the ocean, and you can see the bright aurora around the chemtrails and around the sun area. The light was changing off and on, a little bit brighter and a little bit darker at times, like the sun was flickering. Maybe there's not that much to see for you guys, but you will see in my next clips that there is something there and what I'm talking about. 11 April the 17th. You have to watch the 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock position, my friends. April the 23rd, 2017. Small glowing objects behind the chemtrails. Weird looking skies, my friends. I was driving, I'm very sorry. That's why this clip here is a little bit flickering. There you go. See to the right side. what I was going to show you guys. Let us go to the next clip. April the 26th. Please watch the 7 o'clock position on the very left hand side on the bottom. You see on top, you see the sun. Beside the sun, you see some other small objects flying around through the sky or just sitting there. It was a very weird day with a lot of weird round objects in the sky. Very interesting area there. And you see it's also shining. You see a ray coming out of this object. Well, let us go to the next one. April the 28th in the later afternoon. It was a very interesting recording here. And I'll let you see the whole little clip, about 40 seconds. We know we had the chemtrail there and some round objects in the sky, which are in some cases are chemtrails and clouds, but not all of them. Not all of them in the same sequence around the sun, my friends. This is May the 1st, where we had a big halo around the sun, and I would like you to look at this clip really shortly, just for you to see there was a lot of chemtrails, and the way the color change when you see the halo actually in the sky. The color is much darker in the halo than it is outside. There was just some little chemtrails around the area around the sun. Nothing really important to spot here, but I just wanted to let you see how the halo actually look when you look in the sky and you see this round dark glowing around the sun. I will also show you really quick this short clip here from May the 23rd, where you see smaller objects in the sky and around the sun, glowing, moving, and that's why I start calling our sun the cluster sun, because the sun is not no more by itself. It have these stellar cores around it, and they are glowing by themselves, making lights or get illuminated from the sun. Here another clip, a short very clip with all these small objects. And please don't get impatient, my friend, because the best is coming. The best is coming. I'm just going right now through all the clips I had and the ones I really want to show you, so that you guys see what I'm talking about and what we are seeing, and how hard it is actually to see and to spot objects when we have so much chemtrails around in our area. But the best is still to come. I also would like to share this one with you. It was a very nice rainbow, actually a double rainbow, and it was on June the 11th, 2017. It was very pretty, and that's why I'm going to share it here with you guys. But the best is still to come. The best is still to come. I promise you that. I just had to go to all these clips, and it's not so easy like you can see, because I have to stop at certain moments and have to get on with the clip. I don't want to make it too long, so therefore, you know, just be patient. It is coming. So I think I can stop here. You have seen it. Looks like a portal into another dimension, does it? Looks very pretty. June the 23rd, my friends, and here it starts getting very interesting with my findings. Here you can see the sun and the other object close together, traveling through the skies. I was recording it out of a car, but I had the window down, so just for your information. I will let it go on for a couple of seconds and then I'll show you the end of this clip and then we go on with the other evidence. You can see the sun to the right side, you can see the sun rays coming out. The object to the left side is only glowing, no rays there. Both are behind the chemtrails right now. Chemtrails was all over the place in the sky. You think it is just the sun? No, my friends. It is not just the sun. Just sit back and wait. The object and the sun are both behind chemtrails, and they're both coming out of the chemtrails again. Show you the most important part in a little bit. Chemtrails are open up there at the spot. I was holding on for a second, was not driving. Actually, I was not driving, my daughter was driving and I was filming. The object is coming out. And with the object is our sun coming out, and you even can see, looks like this object is turning. The sun is coming out there. See the rays. Object is going behind the clouds. The sun is right after it. Did wait at a moment. I'll come back out on the other side. You see it coming. And this was this clip for this day, but you will see some more in a little bit. This clip is from July the 1st. Just watch what happened. there was the sun, there was the moon, excuse me, in the south skies, and it was about between 1 and 2 o'clock in the daytime. Went back to the moon because I thought it was a good thing, you know, to have the moon at once, you know, on my clip to see where he is. And then I went to the sun. This is the second part of this clip where I just stopped because I was so blinded from the sun that I couldn't see anything, and I had to put on a sunglass and to adjust a little bit my clips and my recording. So what you see here right now, you see again the sun, the rays are coming out all the way up at midday, and you see another object to the left side of the sun. It was the same object we have seen in eclipse earlier. I was zooming in and out, and I couldn't believe what I have captured there, and that this object already appears so huge and with a bright color of orange, brownish looking at this time, which I think it might be because of the brightness of the sun. I do not know if this real color of the object is like I just mentioned. So this is the second clip, and we go on with the third one in a little bit. This clip is from July the 2nd, also in the daytime, and it is a little bit over 2 minutes long. I was playing around a little bit, going from one side to the other side, just to see how everything looks, what I have seen in the sky. You can see those black, dark chemtrails. And then you see something coming out of the chemtrails, which is nothing ordinary actually, you would think. While the sun was so bright and I had problems really to see things, it was not so easy for me to adjust my camera so that everything was very clear. So here, watch pretty closely, my friends, because here comes the interesting part. From the left side in, where the sun just stays. Very interesting, and you see to 2 o'clock position. I also saw later that there was another object, but here is the interesting part. With my red laser lens, which is very awesome, you can see the object is coming out of the chemtrails and is close to the sun. I wasn't sure if I see that right, so therefore I took the red laser lens away, and I was just filming the area again by, like I said, I was not really seeing that good because my whole camera was bright and full of light, but you will see the best part is coming. It is still July the 2nd, and I go on with my third little clip. So by adjusting a little bit to make sure that I have seen everything right, and no lens flare, like you can see, was in the way. I was going on with my recording. So you would have thought, yeah, well, that's the sun. What else she wants to show us? There's nothing else. But there you go. There is our friend again. Bright and close to our sun. Coming out of chemtrails, out of dark chemtrails and shadows. And here they're traveling again, both close together, while I still had problems to adjust my very, very sensitive camera. She is reacting to any little thing, so if I was not very careful, you know, like you can see, I messed it up again, and it later on when I saw the clip, it made me a little bit upset and angry that I was not better prepared. But you never be prepared for things like that. It's just coming, you know, when you do not expect it, and I did not expect anything at this day. The only thing what I had with me was actually the laser lens, just to see if I can see anything. You know, I was wondering, and I just want to make sure it was not a lens flare and nothing like that. That's why I put the laser lens in front of it, to make it appear and just to see the reflection, the heat reflection. And then I took it away again and looked at it again, and there it was again, my friends. So if you do not believe yet, I do not know what it takes for you people to believe that there is a second sun in our inner solar system. You can see it from a closer perspective when I was zooming it in a little bit more, just to let you see what I saw. And like I said, the sun is very close to it, and with this brightness around the sun, what you think, people, you just can look into it, just looking into it, and you just see it like you want to? No, that's not the case, people. But we are going here right now to my next findings. This was something I was going to share with you really quickly because of those bright reddish and pinkish color from the 21st floor here in Panama City Beach of a condominium I was working for earlier a couple of years ago, and it was so awesome and bright that I just was going to share this with you so that you can see how bright those colors actually have been in the sky. But we're going on with some more evidence here, people. This clip, my friend, is from August the 20th, 2017, which I like to share with you. And you see some more objects above to 11 o'clock. You see this pinkish bright object above the sun, something to the left, and there were now no lens flares, my friend. The lens flare was not in the same area, in the same spot. I will show you this clip really shortly, and then we go on with the next evidence here. The sun was just coming out of some chemtrails, and I have seen this object on top 11 o'clock just coming out of the chemtrails right on the side from our sun. I think this will be for today, the last clip here. I have to upload it. I have to upload this to YouTube, that you can look at my evidence, and then some more evidence and some even better evidence is coming with the next clip, my friends. Is getting better, but the evidence you have seen here already is already, I mean, what else you need to see to believe that there is something? Because only you cannot see it with your bare eyes. It doesn't mean it is not there. And that's what I try to explain all the time in my clips. You have to be patient, my friends. You have to be patient. You have to be out often. You have to watch the skies over hours to get those evidence on your camera. So I believe I let this run for a little bit. This will be the last clip on this video today. I have to split up my clip, I think, into 2 or 3 parts, because otherwise I have problems to load it up on YouTube. But they will coming. Right after this is out, I will go on and start the second one. You have to focus on this area there. The other underneath, what you see, and around the sun a little bit, the moving parts, there are the lens flares. And the object is right there on 11 o'clock. Underneath the sun there's another illumination, I think, into the chemtrails, which is the sun, I believe, is illuminating itself into the chemtrails. But the left part at 11 o'clock is this object right now behind the chems. The sun is going down, is between 2 chemtrails, and the object is following. And this is, yes, I don't know what to say anymore. I hope I have this clip made as good as I could with the possibilities I have here on my site. Maybe there's some interruption sometimes, or the clip stopped too early and I had to stop the recording. Look how the sun looks right now. It looks like a square. It's kind of ridiculous. I was moving around a little bit because everything was moving away behind the clouds and the chems. But you still can see some object in the middle part where a ray is actually coming out. And here is already the part where what's going on, where the sun comes out again behind those very thickened chemtrails, black, dark and very heavy chemtrails. And you can see the object to 11 o'clock is following and coming out too. Like I said, I had to move the camera around to let this lens flares from the camera actually disappear and go away. But you see, there's still some orbs and lens flares, you know, from my telescope lens and my camera interfering a little bit. You see those as little orbs, you can look through to them. I could not avoid this by filming, but the most evidence what you see is here. And I started out, you know, very easily on you guys with all these little objects and small objects and traveling objects and coming out of chemtrails and going back into. And my other clip, the second clip, will even be more interesting for you guys, because these were made the last couple of months and weeks, and we cannot deny the evidence. The evidence is there, and NASA, the government, I believe they're all aware of this fact. So with that said, I let you go. I hope you enjoyed this clip and you take out of it and, you know, look into it and scroll back and forth, and hopefully you share it with everyone you know, everyone who wants to know and wants to believe what is coming. You had fun by looking at them. Even, you know, if it is not on a tripod, it is moving, yes, but you see, it is not interfering the quality of the object or of the sun. I had to adjust it back and forth at times, because like I said, the camera and the telescope lens, everything with it is very sensitive. And if I move it too fast or too slow, then, you know, it gets milky, and, you know, I have to be very careful. And that's what I did in this clip. I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday. You see on the bottom here, it's a reflection into the chemtrail. It's from the lens flare. It is the sun. It is not reflecting the object by itself. And this is just what I wanted to let you know, so that you know, actually, sometimes if you see something, it is not always, you know, what people think what it is. This is a real reflection from the sun into the chemtrails and clouds in front of the sun. But the real object is to 10, 11 o'clock. It is moving behind the chemtrails. It stay close to the sun, and as lower the sun goes, as darker the sky will be, and the chemtrails are thickening up and almost having the color of this object, then you will see that this object disappear, because the sun goes lower and lower, it's getting darker. And like I think and believe, the object by itself is not having too much light on its own. It's more glowing than really lighten up like our sun. But who knows, maybe it is on its way closer to the sun, and maybe it will take over. Maybe that will be our new sun. Maybe it is just traveling by and, you know, get some heat and some plasma and some energy from our sun, and then just moving out of our inner solar system to the outer solar system, and will leave us again. I don't know how much disaster it might be will bring us, and some more earthquakes and whatever we have right now on Earth. But let us hope it won't be that bad, and that we all get out of it healthy, and that we survive, and like we always did survive, my friends. So with that said, you all stay safe, have a good day, and wait on my second part of the clip of this never seen clips and never seen that good evidence. As you can see here, is nothing fabricated, everything is real, nothing is photoshopped. Here you see what you like to see and what you cannot see by yourself with your own eyes. So I will see for you, and I will bring it out for you. So you all be safe, good night, and see you next time.